Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm showing you something Unity devs are going to freak out over, especially if you're tired of drowning in code, debugging chaos, and messy workflows. For the last couple of months, we've been creating our own game, VORTEX ADVENTURES. It's an action-adventure set in an alien world. Platforming, fast-paced combat, combo attacks, reactive environments, strange creatures, and vibrant biomes. And I can say this straight, Bezi became my second brain inside Unity. Let's dive in. Let me explain how crazy this thing is. Bezi isn't just an AI that answers your questions. It's an AI that actually understands your entire Unity project. Every scene, component, script, interaction, trigger, animation, prefab, collider, input system, even our custom tools and the weird internal mechanics we built for VORTEX Adventures. You don't have to explain anything to it. It sees the project itself and helps you fix problems instantly. When we were working on the combat system for VORTEX Adventures, we ran into a classic Unity issue. The player sometimes passed right through enemies, especially during jumping attacks. I asked Bezi without giving any context. It checked the player controller, rigid body settings, hitboxes, animation speeds, and after a minute said, the player prefab is using discrete instead of continuous dynamic. We would have been searching for that for days. It found it in minutes. Another situation, we added destructible environment elements, plants, rocks, crystals. Everything worked fine until we introduced area of effect attacks. Suddenly, physics started acting unpredictably. Bezi read through the damage interactions, animation events, object masses, and their colliders and said, several prefabs don't have drag configured, so they're flying away too strongly. We changed it. Everything became perfect. And here's where Bezi really dominates. It writes code that fits your exact project structure. Not tutorial code, not generic examples. Real production-ready code tailored specifically for VORTEX Adventures. We asked it to create an item pickup system, a health component, a mini quest log, a cutscene controller, save points, level annotation tools. Normally that takes hours. Bezi does it in one clean pass. And if you're making an action game or platformer, this is a gift. When we added a double jump in VORTEX Adventures, everything worked until we introduced stamina. Then jumps started to break in different ways. Bezi analyzed the player logic, energy system, animations, and suggested a new state structure. The bug disappeared instantly. Now, about agent mode. This is honestly magic. It shows every code change directly inside Unity. You can accept or reject any modification. It warns you about conflicts, and all of this happens without breaking your current working build. When we tested different combat variants, fast, charge-based, and a hybrid one, Agent mode handled it without duplicating dozens of scripts manually. That saved us a ton of time. Bezi doesn't make art, music, or animations, but it removes all the technical pain. You spend less time on routine and more time creating the actual adventure inside VORTEX Adventures. And the final case, on one of the big scenes in VORTEX Adventures, FPS was dropping in waves, strangely and irregularly. Bezi inspected update loops, colliders, environment interactions, and said, your trigger checks are running too often. Every enemy and object is firing them. Move to batch updates. It even wrote a prototype of the system. We implemented it. Performance shot up immediately. Long story short, Bezi makes you faster. More iterations, cleaner code, fewer bugs. It doesn't replace you, it amplifies you. It genuinely feels like having a real teammate. If you're building anything in Unity, a platformer, an adventure game, a shooter, or your own project like VORTEX Adventures, Bezi will save you hours, if not days. Try it yourself and see how it changes your workflow. And let me know what you'll build next.